Hello friend, welcome back. In your previous video, we successfully created the connection with the MongoDB, right? Now in this video, I want to discuss about that schema and also the model. So before understanding that schema, you have to know a little bit the Mongo's functionality. Like here, I have created one of the object array, and that is all that our object data. Right, so there is a one name user data, there is another user data. So every our object that is called as a document. Okay, so just simply understand it. Say every our object, all that our data, so it's call it as a document, and combine multiple documents, it's call it as a collection, and also combine multiple collection, it call it as a database. Okay, so that is our object. Then combine multiple object, it's call it as a collection, and multiple collection call it as a database. Okay, so now better I put some of the note as a, first of all, that will be as a document. Okay, that will be as a document, and multiple, the combine multiple document, that will be called as a collection, and then combine multiple collection, that will be called as a database. Okay friend, I hope it's very much clear to you. That will be as a document. Okay, perfect. I hope you get some of the idea about the documents, collection, and then the database. So now what is exactly that sigma? So in that is our all that object data. So in this object they have some of the shape. Okay, that means that is one of the documents, you can say. So into these documents they have some of the shape, and you can manage this shape with our schema. So schema means, in short, schema is a shape of a document. Okay, I make it as a shape of a document. Okay, I hope it's very clear. So schema is a shape of a document. What type of shape it will be? So that will be your schema. So now let's create one of the schema. So if you want to create some of the schema, I hope friend you get some of the idea about that documents, collection, and the database. Now I want to create another schema. So if you want to create it, then that will be another constant, and I just name it as a user schema. So that will be on the user schema. So before understanding then schema, I want to do like go to that mongos.js.com, and into this mongos.js.com, if you go to the read the documents, simply go there, and there is a guidelines, and there is the schemas. Okay, if you open that schemas, now you can see first of all here you have to import these mongos, and then there is a constant one of the schema. So that is destructure our schema in here, and then there is a mongos. You can see that is actually one of the schema, and into this schema area they have some of the all that field as a title, the author, the body, and then comments. So that is all that our database field, and that is all that our this field type. Okay, that is a title will be as a string type, author will be as a string type, body will be as a string type. So if you want to create this type of one of the schema, then here only you have to do like here. Okay, after this I want to create another schema. Just simply understand, first of all here I want to create one of the schema. That will be the new, and then the mongos, and then the schema. Okay, I simply loaded that things in here. So now I want to pass all that our field. I take one of the field as a name, and name field will be as a string type. I make it as a string. Okay, so that will be our field name, and that will be our type name. That means a specific this field type name. I take another one as a age, and age will be one of the number type. So I simply loaded that as a number type, and then I take as a is married. Okay, I make it as is married. Is married, and is married will be one of the boolean type, because it will be show one of the true or false, right? I make it as a boolean type. Great, and then also I take that another one as a salary. I take that salary will be also one of the number type. I make it as a number. Great, and you can also take it as a gender. I make it as a gender will be one of the string type. I simply loaded some of the database table field, and that will be all that our field type. Here we can actually manage it with our this schema. As I told you, that is one of the shape of a document. Okay, what type of documents it will be? Like I want to do our name will be as a string type, age will be as a number type, is married will be as a boolean type, salary, number, and then gender will be as a string type. Okay, and after that I want to create one of the model. So if you want to create this model, simple work, just simply name it as a constant, and I name it as a user. So here I make that user as a capital because of all it will be written one of the class. Okay, for the reasons I make it as a user capital letter, and then the mongoose, and with this mongoose I want to call our model method. So that is our model method. Okay, and into this model area here I want to first of all I want to add that our model will be as a user, right? That is our user, and into this user area I want to pass all that our scheme database table field. So here I take it with this variable. Now in our model area I pass it. I hope friend it's very much clear to you. So here I have created one of the schema, and also I created one of the model. Now with this model, if you want to store some of the data in your database, if you want to get some of the data, everything you can actually do that work with this model. How you can do that work? Better want to continue this process. In our next video, we'll store some of the data in our database. How you can do that work? I will show you that things with the live example. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.